In the meantime, while the trailer's being unloaded off the truck, we're going to catch up with Ken's father, Andy, who's going to fill us in on some of the history of working in the Tasmanian forests and how a carefully managed forest is a very valuable resource.
This is an example of how we used to get the logs from the forest to the sawmill. We used to use round spars and build them into a tram line. And the round spars were fitted together with the head of the log fitting into a joggle in the butt of the log, and they were all tied together, and they were all let into the head logs that you see going across the business. And the spars used to actually steer the loco. The loco had big round wheels that were shaped to fit around these round logs, and they used to steer the loco all the way. And we used to cart logs. There have been logs carted along this track that would have been 80 or 90 foot long, that probably weighed 10 and 12 tonnes. And they were taken all the way from out where the end skidway was, out about 1 kilometre from here looking south, all the way into the mill out here, which would be 4 kilometres to the mill. And that's how that was before we started hand building roads here. We used to hand build spar tram lines. We've been very fortunate to have been in this one area for such a long time, and when we first logged this, we came up and cut these beautiful old trees that were in this forest down, because we thought people had to have houses to live in and all the other reasons why trees had to be felled and cut into timber. We did the first logging here with log haulers. When tractors came in, tractors with winches on the back. Then some bright person came along with the idea of putting a blade on the front, so we had tractors with winches on the back and blades on the front, and they were almost unstoppable. They could go anywhere. You could make tracks in amongst the rocks and pull the logs and do things, and altogether this whole area of what was a magnificent old forest when I came here has been logged probably 3 to 4 times. Since we've been here logging, lots of developments have taken place, and lots of people have objected to cutting forests down, and lots of other stories have all happened, and we've always tried to look at better ways of managing and handling the forest. And after spending probably 40 years of taking the best logs that were here out by the various methods of the time, we suddenly got round to looking at what had grown back in place of those great big trees, and we noticed this magnificent regrowth forest growing here everywhere. And when Barry's invention of the crab grab came along, we developed an idea that we could possibly thin this regrowth forest out and leave some of the forest behind to grow on into potential saw logs. We've developed a new way of thinning the forest out to replace what they call natural selection, which happens in a forest by itself. And by removing all the competition out, and the competition for the nutrients in the soil and the sunlight and all the rest of it, we found that these trees are growing up to 8 times faster than they would have done had they been just left for natural selection to grow the forest.
Incidentally, that hut is the same hut Andy used to live in when he was working in this area 60 years ago.
An old bull wheel. We used to use 5 of those on the old log hauler we had.